Here are the highlights. Race number 1 of Turtle Wax Trans Am back at the mountain for the first time in 2022. Brooke and Hearn like magnets into turn number 1. This battle would go the whole way up Mountain Straight in a little early race game of chicken. That was the last time we'd see Brooke challenge, though, for the lead. Ben Grice tucked in for third, had the best view of the race.
He would have enjoyed that opening lap with that view, going, come on, boys, take each other out.
Yeah, come on, do it.
I'd love to benefit from that. Fights all the way through the field as always. Brett Holdsworth, we love to watch his entire race. From his perspective, that was Cole Girton, though, down at Murray's, just out breaking himself. Nick Carroll. So this was a great 3-car fight the whole way through. Holdsworth, a little bit of bump and grinds, took the mirror off the 48 car, but was able to fight his way through, and then would go out after the Super Cheap Auto Racer. This amazing to get away with one on the entry to McPhillamy Park for Harris. That's the car Aaron Seaton raced and won in this series. To get away with one at the top of the mountain, you know you're having a pretty good day.
Very lucky indeed. This was Elliot Barber sending smoke signals into the sky at Ford Ranger Elbow, but Nathan Hearn was in control of this race from the outset, wasn't he? The gap got out to nearly 3 seconds, but settled down on the final lap. Gets the win, gets the fastest lap, and cements himself nicely at the top of the series lead. With another race still to come and a very clean affair in race number 1 this afternoon.
Turtle Wax Trans Am here at Mount Panorama. Race 2 highlights for you. And the drag race, the positions were reversed into turn 1. Tim Brooke v Nathan Hearn. And then how about this battle? Bit of contact early on, 3 cars with some damage, but they'd all live to fight another day. But Nathan Hearn, the battle is on to catch him and beat him, and right now he doesn't look beatable at Mount Panorama.
Jackson Rice caught up in that first lap incident with Sean Richardson and Brock Bowley. Bowley continued on to finish in 19th position. Sean Richardson would also retire before the restart as we went back to green flag racing. This was a bit of contact between Kelly and Holdsworth. Gee, he was pumped up today, wasn't he, in that 99 machine as they relieved Nash Morris of that position. Morris going on to finish in 6th. And a second moment here for the Napa Auto Parts car of Jet Johnson parking down in the DBA chase.
Brett's nickname in Commodore Cup was Brett the Jet, and he showed that today, didn't he? Charged his way through. And this was the moment for Ben Grice with some gear selection issues, and just hearing through that it could have been stuck in 3rd gear, might have been the problem on that down change into the DBA chase. Nathan Hearn, though, 2 from 2, extends his championship lead. It was 7 points coming in today. It's more than doubled, and the margin looking very tasty at the halfway point for the Turtle. Wild way to start Easter Sunday. You're viewing here on Stan Sport for Turtle Wax Trans Am. Race 3 of a wild weekend at Mount Panorama. And once again, it was Nathan Hearn in car number 1 who got the jump, got the run into turn 1. He's been so masterful on the starts, the restarts, and cold tyre pace. It's key to him winning here. Awkward little exchange down at turn 1. And we think that might have had some after effects for a couple of these cars. This was Cole Girton, who did the Control-Alt-Delete manual reset at the top of the hill. Cody Bircher, unfortunately, young bloke from this part of the world, had it off at the top, and we wonder if that was part of that contact down at Hill Corner.
Second incident on the same lap, but this was the big one of the race. Richardson and Hollinger overlapping in the middle of Conrod Straight, sending the 23 into this high-speed crash, and the Ed Pappas was also in on the right-hand side, would bring out the safety car. Good news is Hollinger climbed out of car number 23. That team has a lot of work to do before the next round in Sydney. And sadly, the race would finish under the safety car here today, giving Nathan Hearn a total clean sweep of the weekend and the round win here at Mount Panorama. Much calmer celebration this time than last time.
Yeah, no burnouts. Car not ready for the museum yet, like his Dodge that he won the title in last season. So Hearn, Brooke and Kelly, that's the round, and the championship overall. So 19 points the difference between the two of them going into round 4, with Holdsworth up to 4th, Girton back to 5th. It's been a tough round for that young man. Nash Morris just outside the top 10. Nick Carroll and Jet Johnson, they're 2 drivers that will be looking to make their way up the championship standings in the second half of the Turtle Wax Trans Am series. Dalton Ellery was a non-starter today. Jackson Rice was in the thick of things, and Chris Sutton way down in 30th position.